Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, David M. coming at you with what is the first in a 7-part video series, which will spread out over Lord knows how long, that I'm calling the bangers of the 1964 Topps Giants set. So the set, which I started collecting before my hiatus, like 4 or 5 months ago, or 6 months ago maybe, when I started collecting the set. It's a set I absolutely fell in love with, and very, very affordable, great vintage set of oversized cards, easy to find with a couple of exceptions. And anyway, 60 card set, I am well over halfway there, and the good news is pretty much all I need to finish it are some of the commons. I have pretty much all the bangers. So by that I mean, of the 60 cards, there are 21 legendary Hall of Famers. And so what I'd like to do is show 3 of those per video, and kind of showcase the players. So today I'm going to show the first 3, which are truly the big boys in this set. So to start off, we've got the Sports Illustrated from August the 21st, 1995. This is the Mickey Mantle tribute right after he passed away. To start off with the Mickey Mantle, and I've shown this one on my first video back, so I'm not gonna, show this too terribly long here on the front, but this one's in a 5, beautiful card. The cool thing about these two, the backs of these are kind of read like newspaper articles. So this particular one, Mickey ties the Ruth record, so Mantle smashes the 15th series homer. So when Mickey Mantle crashed a home run in the final game of the '63 World Series off Sandy Koufax, the Yankee switch hitter tied a record held by Babe Ruth. Mantle's blast was his 15th home run in World Series competition. The Yankee star center fielder has hit over 300 for 9 seasons. In '56, Mick had one of his best years as he batted .353, crashed 52 homers, drove in 130 RBIs, and won the Triple Crown. The following year, in '57, he batted .365 and finished second in the league in hitting. In '62, he went into the record books as he slammed 4 consecutive home runs. One of the game's most feared sluggers, the fabulous switch hitter, has led the American League in base on balls for 5 seasons. Mantle has won the home run crown in the American League in '55, '56, '58, and '60. So that is the Mickey Mantle. Now, one last look there. So in most vintage sets from this era that doesn't feature a big Hall of Fame rookie, Mantle's usually your big boy, right? Well, in this particular set, I don't consider him the biggest. The next 2 I'm going to show you are, and that is because the next 2 cards I'm going to show you are Hall of Fame short prints in this set. And we're going to start it off with a card I'm very excited about. And before I show this card, so for those of you who don't know, I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we had 2 legendary Hall of Famers begin their playing careers in Chattanooga. The first was Satchel Paige. In 1926, Satchel Paige starred for one season for the Chattanooga Black Lookouts, which was the Negro League minor league affiliate of the Homestead Grays at the time. And then the next, exactly 20 years later, this guy, Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid, and a PSA 6, and an absolutely beautiful example of this card. Willie Mays, at the time when he was 16 years old, played for the Chattanooga Choo-Choos. And again, they were a Negro League minor league affiliate. His dad would drive him up here to play games. He only played about half the season, but still he actually has a plaque at Old Ingle Stadium. But cool story about Mays there. On the back of this one, Willie's greatest day, Mays slams 4 homers. Willie Mays tied a major league record held by only 8 other players when he slammed 4 home runs in a game in June of '61. The Giants all-star outfielder also tied a record for hitting 7 homers in 6 consecutive games. A veteran performer in 15 all-star games, Willie has an average of .385. Twice the Say Hey Kid has led the NL in home runs, crashing 51 in 1955 and 49 in 1962. A great fielder and a top base runner, Willie was named the National League's MVP in '54. The long ball hitting ball hawk batted .345 in 1954 and .347 in 1958. Fans agree that Willie is one of the most exciting players in the entire history of the game. Amen to that. So X, Chattanooga Choo Choo, Willie Mays. And this, again, is a short print. The final one I'm going to show you does not have a Chattanooga connection, but I'm going to change the background just a little bit here. An excuse to show another Sports Illustrated. This one is from July 12th, 1999, the incomparable and mysterious Sandy Koufax. So as you might guess, what I consider the biggest card in this set, at least in terms of expense, is the Sandy Koufax short print, the left arm of God. This one is a 4, and the crazy thing about this 4, when I look at this, and I'm going to be showing some other ones that are PSA 8s, I can tell no difference between the 8s and this 4, and it's all by PSA, so you'll see that there's some pretty inconsistent grading, but, you know, absolutely legendary Sandy Koufax. Lightning strikes thrice as Koufax hurls his third no-hitter. Sandy Koufax hurled his third major league no-hitter as he defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 3-0 on June 4th of '64. Previously, Sandy had thrown a no-hitter versus the Mets in '62 and the Giants in '63. One of the hardest throwers in the history of baseball, the brilliant southpaw won 25 games for the Dodgers in '63. He then went on to defeat the Yankees twice in the World Series. He set a World Series mark by striking out the first 5 batters he faced in the opening game. He fired 11 shutouts last season and was voted the National League's most valuable player. He had a 1.88 earned run average, best in the major leagues. So there he is right there, that left arm of the Lord himself, Mr. Sandy Koufax. This is your big boy from the set. So those are the first 3 I wanted to highlight. At some point I'll do the next 3, and trust me, those next 3 that I'm going to show are no less in stature. So I hope everyone takes care, stays safe, and we'll catch you next time.